the Haiti video looks inside the Haiti earthquake and how it is designed to challenge assumptions about relief work in disaster situations. The video talks about the different roles being displayed between the aide, the journalist, and the survivor. It was a really sad thing to see, but it was a cool experience to experience what they were experiencing. And just being able to be in their shoes, trying to get whatever they need for this experience. How the roles overlap is that throughout each experience, each one of them is in their story. So whether it was the survivor telling their experience of the story, somewhere in that experience, the aide and the journalist were in the survivor's story, and vice versa throughout their experience. So another way the roles overlap each other is that they are all trying to help in some way. The survivor tries to help herself as well as others by trying to get a job, helping her leg, going to where all the people are to see if there's some way they can help. Just the survivor's just trying to help. The journalist tries to help by gathering information to get a good story to show what it was really like down there in Haiti. The aide is trying to help by getting the information from other people to see where he can distribute the food, and just finding a way that he can just help and distribute all the goods that he brought in with him. Each one of them is out here to set a goal for themselves to help in some way. Even though the survivor has nothing left and could be just sitting there waiting for help, she tries to get up and tries to help in her own way by going to the city, by helping the aid worker, with helping other people, by trying to find a job at the military. She just tries to help. The survivor, aide, and journalist all work to achieve something. The people in Haiti have nothing, and they are still positive, singing, rebuilding their city, and just working together and working hard to just rebuild their community. So everyone is helping, and it's everyday stuff, and it's everyday life, and being dedicated to their countries. And that's what all three of them also have in common, is that they work for their countries. Also, what they all have in common and overlap with each other is that throughout the experience, they all take some type of transportation to get around. Whether it's the survivor, the aide, and the journalist, they all use vehicles to get around with each other. The differences that I found in each is that the survivor is trying to stay alive, but not just sitting at her camp, and she's going to get help. She has nothing left, and she needs to get out there to find help. Even with nothing, she gives it all that she has to survive. Well, some of the other people at camp are just sitting at camp waiting for people to help. And then in the video it says, with some of the interviews, is that no one came to help. There was nobody here to help us. But, the survivor in the experience went to go find help. And she also cares. She also gave a lot of care to herself and to the people. She tried to help and is still trying to help. The journalist just didn't have any care to give except to please his boss to find a good story. He just walked around and looked at what was happening rather than to try to make a difference. Yeah, the story can overlap by all of them trying to make a difference, but there was one part of the video where the journalist saw someone get trampled by a crowd for the food line, and it was chaotic, and he instead got footage of the woman trembling or being trampled by these people instead of going to help her. He wanted to show what it was really like to be there. The aide is just helping, but in a different way. The aide goes to help after the earthquake has happened. The survivor looks for help through the aide, where the aide brought the distribution of things to help, like goods and supplies and mattresses and food and cooking kits and baby formula and blankets and tents just to help. For the course outcomes, I used my acquisition of knowledge, applied my knowledge to the situation, discovered personal values and opinions based on what was happening in Haiti. I got a sense of the community because things like just this does not just happen in Haiti, happens everywhere around the country, our country, around the world, just everywhere it happens. It did and is currently doing it all over the world and in U.S. It is very sad to see the people in North Carolina, especially, that just got hit with that tropical storm. Their homes also got destroyed from a natural disaster, just like the people in Haiti. People are also suffering with trying to find food, trying to find water, just like the people in Haiti. Each situation, though, has a survivor, a journalist, and an aide that are trying to help and do their own thing and to achieve their own goals. Even in North Carolina, people are aiding, people are being a journalist, and people are trying to survive. I utilize informatics in planning and implementing nursing care for a diverse community when going through the experience as the survivor, the aide, and the journalist. They all had a plan to try to help, and I helped by being them and answering the answers to try to help them as well. I also applied critical thinking to analyze data in the implementation and promotion of the positive health behavior for the different clients in the situation as well. The survivors did not want to use baby formula due to the contamination of the water, and the journalists did not want to get involved so that the real story could be shown and told so that the people here can help, or people elsewhere other than Haiti can help and see. And the aid provided positive health related behavior by trying to provide the goods for the survivors. And that is it. Thank you.